We had a client come to us one time and say, I just got a $10,000 bonus at work, but I'm not taking it. Crazy, right? So we asked them, why are you not going to take this? They say, well, if I take it, it's going to bump me up to the 22% tax bracket, and now I'm going to have to pay 22% on everything versus being in the 12% bracket. Is that true? Well, that's actually not how it works. So let me explain how our federal tax brackets work. And it's actually a marginal tax bracket, not a flat tax bracket. So let's talk through that today. When you look at our federal income tax brackets, this is for 2023. So if you look at it right now, if you're married filing jointly, if you have $90,000 of taxable income, you'll actually fall in the 22% bracket. So the way this works is that the first $27,700 is your standard deduction. So we always want to make sure people understand how this works. So if you make $27,000 of income this year and that's it, well, you're not going to have to pay any taxes. And that's what I call legally divorcing the IRS for life. And we actually help a lot of our clients get to that 0% bracket so that their income in retirement is less than their standard deduction, and they don't have to pay any more taxes for the rest of their life. So remember that standard deduction number for that as well. But also remember that that first amount of money is tax-free. And then once you utilize that $27,700, then you start to move into the 10% bracket. So if you have income of an additional $22,000, that's taxed at 10%. So if you have, in this scenario, $49,700 of income, first $27,700 is tax-free, the next $22,000 is at 10%. So you're in a pretty low effective tax rate all in. And then once your income starts to go over $22,000, then it starts to go at 12%. And so you can see how this story works. And so if you're single, you're going to see that the brackets are cut in half. Okay, so quite a bit of a difference there for couples, for married filing jointly and single. And there's also something called the widow's penalty that we'll go to in depth that can really hit you hard, because if you are married, one passed away, you go to single. So back to the example that we were talking about earlier. So the guy we mentioned, his taxable income was $85,000. He was married filing jointly. If he takes that bonus, it pushes him into the $95,000 tax bracket, which is 22%. Well, remember, he only has to pay 22% on the amount above $89,451. So all in, definitely makes sense to take the free money. Don't ever fall into that trap. But this is also one of the biggest misconceptions that we see, is people not understanding how our tax code works and the fact that it's marginal versus a flat tax. So ways that we see this coming into handy is especially during tax planning and retirement. So if you're looking to do a Roth conversion, you may hear people say, hey, fill the bucket, go up to the next tax bracket, and that could be a good thing to do because you're not forcing all the other income you have to be higher, just the amount that's additional. Now, there's other things you have to be worried about there, like Social Security tax and Medicare premiums that we'll cover in other videos. So hopefully this helps you understand the marginal income tax bracket for 2023.